Hello everyone, Carmine from New York here. I know you can't see my face, but you know what I look like. Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is class number 231. We're going to discuss how to clean your sensor. I have gotten 10 emails in the last 3 weeks on people asking, how do you clean your sensor? I'm afraid to do it. Listen, it's easy. Do not spend money sending your camera out to get the sensor clean. You can do it. You do need some specialized equipment, which is cheap. It's cheap equipment. All right, guys. Carmine from New York here, 50-year experienced photojournalist, photographer here in Manhattan, New York City. I'm going to teach you today how to clean the sensor. Our model for today will be the Nikon D70. Guys, this came out in 2003. It's a CCD film-like sensor. I picked this camera off my shelf to show you guys how to clean the sensor because I'm using this for my next video to show you the photos that this camera takes. Today, I need you to pay attention on how to clean your sensor. Never pay somebody to clean your sensor. Enough. It's like let's get right into it. I'm going to show you how I clean the sensor on this camera, all my other DSLRs, and my mirrorless cameras. All right. I'll be editing it, right? So to speed it up, all right? And I'll just going to narrate as I go along. Okay, the stuff that I use first is this. This is a LED light magnifier, okay? It has a magnifying lens here, and it has about 9 LED lights here, on-off switch, and it plugs into any USB port. Now, this is important. This is a magnifier made especially to look at your sensor. Now, everything you see here that I'm going to use, I purchased. This is the JJC model SS-6 sensor magnifier. These are not expensive at all. I'm not saying you have to buy this one. This just happens to be the one that I use. Okay, the next thing, this is the bag it comes in. The next thing you must have is a blower. This is a rocket blower. Right, it's made by Geotis. Right, there's the brand there. I paid for all this stuff. Right, this is good. Don't use compressed air for this job, or your Opolar powered blower. Don't use these because you could push the dirt, further in. It's pretty sensitive, but don't use any compressed air. Use the blower. Okay. Next piece of equipment is the Eclipse brand drops. This is the Eclipse optic cleaning fluid. You only use 1 or 2 drops per cleaning, so this will last you forever. Next, I use the cheapest APS-C size because this is APS-C size. I also have full frame. These are the swabs. You'll see on here, these are generic. There's no name, right? I check eBay, I check Amazon for the cheapest ones, okay? Because I'll show you why. What I'm using it for is for the stick and for the head. Over the years experience, you'll see that the head that's on here, the part that actually touches the sensor, is made out of like a nylon material, and no matter how many times you go back and forth, it leaves some moisture from the eclipse. Okay, going to show you a trick. Okay, the other thing I need and use are these PEC pads. PEC pads. Okay, this package of PEC pads will last you a lifetime. Okay, so let's get into it. I'll show you how I do it. Okay, there's the head. All right, now I put it so it doesn't touch the tabletop. Keep it clean. I take out a PEC pad. Now this I don't need anymore. Put that away. Lay it on top of that. Scotch tape. Now I take the sensor swab and I put it in the center like that of the PEC pad. I go over once, then you take this and you go down like this, and you take this. All I'm doing is I'm putting a PEC pad in place of the pad that comes with it, because the PEC pad is a higher quality, it's more absorbent, it's lint free, there's nothing to worry about. All right, and one piece of tape keeps it in place. Okay, so I'm done with the tape. Most cameras, okay, this camera has a mirror, right? This is a DSLR, okay? Your mirrorless cameras, you don't have to do this step. It's to get access to the sensor itself, okay? Remove the body cap. Turn the camera on. Okay, hit menu. This is generally, okay? It says mirror lockup, okay? Mirror lockup. And the way most of the time it works is, all right, you would press enter, right? Click yes, okay? And then it says, press the shutter button to lift the mirror, open the shutter, and expose the sensor. When you're done, you turn the camera off. And that's all you do. You press the shutter button and it lifts the mirror and it opens the shutter. All right, there is our sensor, our beautiful CCD film-like sensor that we are going to clean. Okay, first step. Okay, remember, what will close this is turning the camera off. So be careful. Don't get fat fingers and shut it off while you're in there. You will destroy the shutter. Take your blower. Turn the camera upside down always, so the dust falls down. You do that a bunch of times. Next, you have your illuminated magnifier sensor magnifying glass. Before you buy this new, look on eBay for a used one. Doesn't have to be the JJC brand, it can be any brand. Okay, you put it right on top and now you look. Okay, I can see we have some dirt at the 6 o'clock position and at the 12 o'clock position. And that's good to remember, because once you shut this off and take the magnifier away, you have to remember where the dirt is, right? To pay extra attention to it. You take your swab that you put the PEC pad on with a little piece of tape. You take the Eclipse drops, and 1 or 2 drops is all you need. 1, 2, that's it. Now, I recommend that you tighten this cap because it evaporates very quickly. Okay, now you're going to go in and you're going to go, I go from left to right, left to right. And as I put it down, you can press pretty hard because you're not touching the sensor, you're touching a cover glass. Okay? And then I go the other way, from right to left, right to left. And I go back and forth. Remember, I've been doing this for 20 years. Okay? Put this, keep it off the counter. Get your magnifier, check your work. Perfection. Looks excellent. This sensor is clean. All right. Now remember, give it one last squeeze with the air bulb. And remember now, to lower it, you just turn the camera off. Meaning to lower the mirror and close the shutter. That's it. And that is how we clean the sensor. All right, guys, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, comment below, and don't forget, email me any question you have at blackandwhitephoto@aol.com. Ask me any photographic question, and I will get back to you within a day. All right, guys, this has been Carmine from New York. Thank you very much.